Yo, what is going on, guys? Today we are on the CCP beta, and we're going to be having some fun. So Scorpion here, going to be taking this guy up to rank 4. A little while ago, we made a video, and I asked you guys who do you want to see me rank 4 in the CCP beta? And the most liked comments were Scorpion, Juggernaut, and Spider-Ham. And I'm not doing Juggernaut, man. I'm sorry. It sounds painful. No thanks. Once he gets buffed, 100%. But until then, I'm good. So we're going to be going for Scorpion and Spider-Ham. Two really crazy, awesome science champions. So we're just taking the Scorpion to rank 4 in the CCP beta. You can see how easy it is, man, with all that basic tier 6 ISO. I wish it was that easy on the main server. But we're going to go ahead and start in Labyrinth of Legends. So shout out to Karate Mike. I remember I was watching his Scorpion video on how to play him. It's actually been great, man. I've been like learning lots of different champions, and I can just read their abilities and like figure it out for myself, but it's a whole lot nicer and easier to just go on YouTube, how to play this champion, and then pull up a video and just watch, be like, oh, cool. It's nice. It's very nice. Because I have to learn like 2 new champions every single month, and that's annoying. So Scorpion, I never ended up learning him, actually. So what happened with Scorpion was Omega Sentinel came out, and then Black Cat came out, then Scorpion came out. And my plan was to go for a bunch of calves between these 3 characters. And I really thought I was going to get, like, in my head, I thought I was going to get all of them as 6 stars. I really did. But I thought, like, at the very least, I'd get 1, probably 2. I didn't get a single one of them. Calves suck. Yeah, so I held off on making a Scorpion video because I thought I was just going to get him. I thought I was going to get him, and then when I got him, I was going to make the video, but I never got him. So I'm really glad that you guys voted for Scorpion, because now I get to play around with him and learn him before the next 6-star feature crystal comes, which I'm hoping to get him out of there, and then if I do, I'll already have a pretty good idea how to play him. Now, the thing I will say about Scorpion is that he is sketchy to play. So right there, you see I charge heavy, wait for him to dash at me, and then I throw my special 1, and then do the same thing, build a special 2, and then do the same thing. Now, that's all well and fine and dandy, and I'm sure I make it look like it's not that hard, but it is very hard, and I really hate it. So like I had some trouble, like if throwing it too early or throwing it into Star-Lord's block. It can be very frustrating. What I found the best thing was kind of just watching Star-Lord's feet. And as soon as I see him like dash, like start running, like once I see those feet really start moving, then I know I'm safe to hit that special button. But sometimes, like by the time I see his feet really start moving, and I go to press the special button, I'm already hit, and it's too late even. So like, there's a real small window to really get that damage. But I wanted to show you guys. I didn't want to show you just some perfect run. I want to show you guys a real run that, like, mistakes happen. Specials get missed. Which you'll see. I'm going to get hit. I think I've already gotten hit. But, yeah, right here. I throw it into his block. I just panicked, and I threw it, and nothing. Scorpion could really... I could see one day him getting an unblockable special synergy. That would be incredible. That would make playing him so much more stress-free. Stress-free, that's the perfect word. If he had some unblockable specials, I wish. But things are going pretty good in this fight. We're taking him down pretty well, so we like to charge up our heavy here, and now the reason we do that is because we apply those torment debuffs. Now those torment debuffs make our actual debuffs better, so why would you not want them, And then when we throw our specials, we get some really big damage in red. So we're going to charge up here, and then you're going to see, once we throw this special 2, just the numbers in red right there. Boom. That was 350,000 damage. Holy fudge, man. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Man is hitting like an absolute truck. Those numbers in red are just so satisfying to see. The rank 4 is hitting very hard. We are running suicides as well. No pre-fight used. We could gain poison immunity if we wanted to, but I just left poison on him. And right there you see we get slapped and I die. So that's what easily can happen. And I wanted to include that because I think it's a good disclaimer that Scorpion, his playstyle can be a bit risky. Now, in the hands of a godlike Scorpion player, those mistakes will never happen. I am not a godlike Scorpion player. Yet. But I'm sure a lot of you guys aren't either, so when you just pull the champ, you know, it's good to know, good to be ready for that kind of thing. So this path here, man, I feel like it was just tailored to Scorpion. So it has, I think is it Acid Wash? Something with poison, but it also has EMP modification. So, yeah, so I think it's just, yeah, it's just it might just be Toxicant, chances to just get poisons, yeah, here we are shock immune, so that is fantastic. The Scorpion has 3 types of immunities: shock, rupture, and poison. And so basically in the pre-fight screen, you just go ahead and select one. I think I may have forgotten to select it there. So yeah, Acid Wash and Toxicant. So I guess I'm not gonna, so whichever one you select, you're not immune to. So and the default is just poison. So I come in here and I'm immune to shock and rupture, which is good. I guess I could have applied the poison immunity. I mean, I guess I could have. It doesn't matter a bunch. It's not really doing that much damage to us. It's really being immune to the shocks here is what is important with the EMP modification. Every time we gain a buff, whenever Nightcrawler would throw a special, he would apply a passive shock on us, but we're immune to that. And I think that's my favorite thing about Scorpion. I think that was the thing that, like, when I saw him first get announced, and right there, our Scorpion Sense saved us. We evaded. That's nice. Scorpion Sense is a bit of a nice safety net. But like when Scorpion first came out, that was the thing I was like most intrigued by. I think that's the best word, intrigued. That he has the ability to change his immunities. Like, that is so cool. That is awesome, man. And the fact that he's rupture immune makes me think eventually, probably not for a while, but definitely eventually, we're going to see more rupture. And maybe even rupture nodes eventually. So when that time, I'm sure by then there'll be a lot more rupture immune champs. But Scorpion's the first. So he's the first rupture immune and the first choosable immunities. Like, it's pick and choose. What do you need for this fight? Like, that's just, it's incredible. It definitely is my favorite thing about him. My second favorite thing about him is those big red numbers on that special too, like against that Star-Lord, that 350k. Oh, that's my second favorite thing about Scorpion. But yeah, the first is definitely those selectable immunities. It's so cool, man. And it's not that he has like 1 or 2 that you can pick from. He has 3. Like, I don't know. I love it so much, man. So on these smaller fights, I try to weave in heavies when I can. Try to charge up a bit just to keep building up as much torment as I really can. And then here, I think we're just going to charge our heavy. Yeah, get Scorpion Sense, then go ahead, counter it with the special 2, and he dead. I love just seeing them just drop dead from that special 2. It's incredible. Scorpion also, he feels just fantastic to play. Like, he's got the really big tail, and it feels good doing combos with him and everything. It feels wonderful. I really enjoy playing him. He looks really good. I was kind of worried he was going to be a tech champ when I first saw him, because that's what happened with Doc Ock and Green Goblin both. When they got announced, like, we were thinking, okay, we could definitely see science, maybe 1 science, 1 tech, maybe double the science. But no, they came out double tech. And at that time, man, this is a long time ago, the science class used to suck. The science class used to be by far one of the worst classes, man. It was so bad. Like, Luke Cage sucked, She-Hulk sucked, Spider-Gwen sucked, Red Hulk's really sucked. Like, all these champions now that have gotten buffed were so bad back then. The science class needed so much help. And then we get 2 new tech champs, Green Goblin and Doc Ock. And Green Goblin was a big bust, and Doc Ock was slept on for a very long time. So, like, I got like PTSD flashbacks of that when I saw Scorpion in his suit, So I'm really glad that he came out as science. I think he's just an excellent addition to the science class. Yeah, honestly, might be my next science rank 4. You know, he's good on attack. He's got some defensive use as well, and he's just so selectable. His selectability is delectable. And he's just ripping through this path. Like I said, like this path was I feel like it was just tailor-made for him, even though this path existed long before Scorpion came to the game. But still, it just is like he was made for it, man. He fit the bill perfectly. So last up here we have just an Ebony Moss. So we got that nice class advantage. Gonna go ahead, jump in here, and just keep doing what we've been doing. Also, intercepting with him feels really great. His reach feels fantastic, and just satisfying with those tail attacks. Like I love it, man. And the heavy has some pretty good reach too. Not as I think you couldn't chain it. I think I was having trouble chaining it against the wall. That's a little unfortunate you can't do it. Would have been kind of nice and cheesy if you could, but yeah. So moving on, we are jumping back into the same quest. Actually, there's another path here. This one is Thunderstruck. So on this one, you basically need to have a shock on the opponent to pretty much deal any damage. So we're going to go ahead and activate the Shock Sting. So now our immunities shift to Poison and Rupture, and our main source of damage goes to Shock debuffs now. And so this totally just allows us to do this path. And yeah, I brought the Nick Fury synergy, so that purified my Bleed Suicide, and then we're just immune to the Poison Suicide Mastery, so we're just chilling. We got so much health here, and yeah, just gonna charge up, go ahead, special 2, and that's a big rip for Deadpool. Adios, Deadpool. 24-second fight. As you can see, just it's so sick. We can just become really good for this path. Like, normally, Scorpion wouldn't be good here without that pre-fight, but with it, just become a god for it. It's incredible. This also has some vigor and some other stuff, but Scorpion does have a nice petrify that he can apply, so that helps out. And just with Despair as well, you're able to stack up so many debuffs with him. You don't really have to worry about healing. If you got like at least a point in Despair, you'll be pretty good. If you got 3 points, like, you got nothing to even worry about, man. And that Sting damage, so all of his debuffs, they count as power stings. So you can just see the big chunk of health taken away every time this Venom the Duck goes ahead and throws that special. Really, really great, man. I love Scorpion. He's just so sick. Having Power Sting to deal your damage is just such a wonderful way to deal damage in general, because, like, it's just a very reliable way to deal damage. You know, like, in most fights, the opponent's gonna have to be using specials, so if you can just punish that through Power Stings, like, it's awesome. So this next fight was just a funny one. It's got Life Transfer and Power Shield. But when Longshot here throws a special, he goes ahead and applies a Heal Block and an Armor Break, I think it is. So we're going to bait out his special here, and then we're going to get Heal Blocked. So we're just going to wait for that to fall off. Then we're about to drop special 2. So Longshot's currently at 90% health. Charge the Heavy a little bit, drop that special 2, and just watch. Boom, that was like a 233,000 numbers in red or something. I don't know. Hard to see, but yeah, just melted him. Took off a fat chunk, and then he goes to throw a special, and that just kills himself. So that was awesome. And then just got one more fight for you guys here. It's in Act 7. We've got the Tigra boss. I was looking for like a Sasquatch or a Tiger boss to try to showcase Scorpion's Rupture immunity, because it's kind of hard to showcase that. But we have it here. I don't think I end up getting hit, so it's not even really going to come into play. But just, you know, if you bring in Scorpion against Tigra or Sasquatch and you happen to mess up, at least you know you take solace in the fact that, you know, you want to worry about Ruptures. Because I've messed up against Sasquatch before with Human Torch. I gotten hit by like the tail end of his special 2 one time in War, and then I got a bunch of Ruptures on me, and they were ticking on me. Like, oh crap, man, like that's not good. So, you know, if I had Scorpion there, would have been immune. And it's just, I'm sure we're gonna see more and more Ruptures as the game goes on. I feel like this is a really good sign that we're going to see more ruptures. The fact that Kabam has added rupture immunity into someone's kit. So it should be interesting. But yeah, this fight's almost done. The Scorpion evade helped me with against her special 2 right there. Just going to charge up. Go ahead, drop a special 2. And she dead. So guys, that is going to do it for this rank 4 Scorpion video. Let me know what you guys thought. Did you enjoy the gameplay? I cannot wait for that next 6-star featured opening. Scorpion, there's a couple champs I want more than him, but I still really want him. I was very impressed playing with him, especially at the rank 4 level here. Definitely surpassed my expectations on him, and they were already pretty high. So I'm stoked, man. Can't wait for that crystal opening. You guys definitely gotta check it out. We're gonna be opening up 17 of the next featured 6-star crystals day 1. Let me know if you guys would like to see me stream it or post it as a video. Well, I mean, if I stream it, then I can then post it as a video. But let me know if you want to stream it first, because I think that could be pretty crazy. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the rank 4 Scorpion gameplay, I would really appreciate dropping a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to see more content. We are pushing for 100K. Once we get there, we're going to be eating the world's hottest gummy bear, like 1.5 million on the Scoville scale. Gonna burn my mouth. Gonna do that on stream. Gonna be a fun time. If you want to see it, just subscribe. Thank you guys for all the support. Love you guys. Peace out.